Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today we're just going to be talking about my February TBR. Actually, instead of my February TBR, I really do like calling it my February hopefuls because I always put way too many books on my TBR and I know that I can't get to that many. I've already started out January like really strong. But I had several snow days and we were still on Christmas break at the beginning of the month, and so I've had some time off that I'm not going to have in February. So this list, and if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my phone, I have my notes in here, but this list is lengthy and we'll just have to see how many that I get to. Alright, so first things first, Onyx Storm. I have started this, but I'm only 55 pages in. So I'm recording this on January 26th. I do not think I'll finish this week. I might not. So this may be the first one that I have to finish reading in the month of February. This is the third book in the Empyrean series. First was Fourth Wing, then Iron Flame, and now Onyx Storm, which just came out in January. I had to wait an entire year for this book. I remember finishing Iron Flame. As soon as I got it, I read through it rather quickly, and then I shut the book and immediately went to Google and Googled when book 3 was going to come out, and I had to wait like an entire year. So as soon as I got this, it was delivered a couple days late, but it's fine. As soon as I got it, I cracked this bad boy open and I have started on this one. So Onyx Storm will be my first one. Alright, next let's talk about the books I'm reading for a couple of book clubs that I'm part of. I've got 2 book club reads, and then I have one readathon, a set of readathon books. I'm participating in one this month. First book that I am reading as part of the Comfy Cozy book club is Them Sum of All Fears by Vivian Chen. This is book 2 in the Noodle Shop Mystery series. I read book 1 in January, which I'll talk more about in my January wrap up. But this is a book, a cozy mystery that we're going to be reading the entire series throughout 2025. So there are 12 books in this series and we're going to read all 12 books. I really like that idea. Cozy mysteries, they're kind of hit and miss for me. I usually enjoy them. The first book is okay. So I'm going to give it at least book 2 to see if I am going to continue on with reading that series with the book club, or if this one might be my last one. We'll see. The next book I'm reading as part of the Comfy Cozy book club is The Match by Sarah Adams. I absolutely adore Sarah Adams. I actually have a few of her books, no, a couple of them on my February hopefuls. My daughter already read this one. She really liked it, and she's excited that I'm going to read it this month so that we can talk about it. So this one, I don't really know what it's about. It kind of looks like a service animal maybe. Let's see. Service paws. So yes. Oh, this sounds so cute. Okay. So I don't really fully know what this one is about, but if it's something that Sarah Adams wrote, I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. And the next thing, I am participating in the X's and O's readathon, that Reading with Jess. I'll put her Instagram down below. She's hosting at the beginning of this month. And the first book that I'm going to be reading as part of that readathon is The No Show by Beth O'Leary. This is the book that pretty much everyone is reading if they are participating in this readathon. This one says 3 women who seemingly have nothing in common find that they are involved with the same man in this smart new rom-com by Beth O'Leary. So, sounds cute. I don't know that I have ever read a book that kind of gives me like Bachelor vibes, but it looks good. It looks good. So the next book that I'm going to read as part of the readathon is My Phony Valentine by Courtney Walsh. I know this romance will be clean, which I appreciate. I love both. I love spicy and I like clean. This one will be clean, and one of my other ones that I'm reading as part of this readathon is not so clean. So I've heard. I've not read it. But My Phony Valentine, a chance meeting, a hunky hockey player, a fake romance, hardly an ordinary day in the life of Poppy Hart. So this one sounds like fake dating, and I love that trope. So And again, my friend Keisha, she recommended this one, so I know it's going to be great. All right, the next book that I am going to read is Pearl in the Sand by Tessa Afshar. This is part of my friend Keisha's Revive book club, and this is the book that they chose to read in January and February. This is a Christian fiction novel, which will be my first Christian fiction, so I'm hoping to really enjoy this. I will report back in my February wrap-up. The books that I am going to talk about, I do not have a physical copy of yet. Either I don't have it yet, or it's an ARC, or it's an audiobook. So one of the books that I'm reading as part of the X's and O's readathon is Butcher and Blackbird, but I'm listening to it via audiobook on Audible. So I'll put a picture of it somewhere on here, and you guys can check that one out. Let's see. I'm reading an ARC that was sent to me called Find Me. And I'm reading another ARC called Feather and Famine. And then I'm reading Death by Cheesecake on NetGalley. So I have a few audio and a few like Kindle books that I'll be reading. And then here are the other two like hopefuls that I have for this month. First one is When in Rome by Sarah Adams. This is the first book in one of her series. All of these take place in Rome, Kentucky is pretty much what I'm gathering when I like look anything up about this. So I'm hoping to get to this one. Opposites certainly attract for a stranded pop star and a small town baker in this charming slice of romance from Sarah Adams. So getting to this one, hopefully. And then the last one that I hope to get to in the month of February is Saving Six by Chloe Walsh. This is book 3 in the Boys Atonement series. I absolutely loved Keeping 13. Absolutely loved it. It destroyed me in like the best way. But I have grown to love these characters. This one is actually told from a different perspective, from a different character than the first 2 books were focused on. So I'm looking forward to diving into this one. This one is a lot shorter than the other 2. The other 2 were over 600 pages and this is 486. So this one is a bit shorter. Alright guys, so that is my stack for the month of February. My February hopefuls or my February TBR, whatever you want to call them. I'm sorry that I didn't go into too much detail about these. With my TBRs, I kind of just like going in blind. Like if I see it, I just want to grab it and read it. So I don't want to feel like... Sometimes when I read it, I can almost start to see where it's going, and I don't always love to do that. So I will go into much more detail on the books whenever I do my monthly wrap-ups. But for my TBRs, I just like to show them, share them, and maybe you'll get some ideas or inspiration for what you want to read in the month of February also. So I will catch you in my next video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.